What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, DapUniversal. I'm Dap. So, yep, I'm back with another pick a card for you. We're looking at the follow-up to how men view you. Not to say that this is like, a second place type of deal. No. But it did make sense to do them in a pair, right? So this is, of course, how women view you. Same idea with how men view you. We're not going to be looking too deep into like one way or another when it comes down to platonic versus like romantic. I will break it up into two different sections. So we'll start off with the platonic readings, just how women view you just in general. So if you are a woman, you can still watch this reading and it resonate with you. If you are a male who's attracted to women or just attracted to women in general, it should still resonate. So yeah, so we're gonna be picking between three piles. We're gonna have pile number 1, which is the cake. Pile number 2, the donut, and then pile number 3, the ice cream. So you can choose between cake. I'll show you the card. Cake. See if I can fix this light. Sorry, I'm still kind of experimenting with like the setup. So I know it looks a little bit different each time because I'm still just kind of playing with it and figuring it out, right? Oh, there we can see that. That's nice. Okay, so the cake, the donut, and we have the ice cream cone. So timestamps will be in the description below or in the pinned comment. If you like this kind of vibe, if you like this kind of stuff, just go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, once you get through your reading, let me know how it resonates. We love that. We'll talk about it. Yeah, so I'll see you in a second when you pick your piles. Feel free to pause the video, take as much time as you need. All right, what up, pile 1? If you chose the cake, this is your reading. So how do women view you? So, all right, as a whole, in general, I feel like I'm getting the vibes, okay, of someone who is very much a free spirit, someone who does not like authority, for one, someone who doesn't play by the rules. Also, with this energy, I get the Sagittarius vibes, of course. I get Virgo with these two cards. Here we have full moon in Sagittarius, and we have new moon in Virgo. But also, of course, the main indicator is like the freedom card that comes right here in the middle. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. They see you as somebody who is very much independent. So you may actually kind of do your own thing. You may be, almost died. You may be doing your own thing. You may be like your own boss, that kind of thing. You may actually be the type of person who maybe just has money or has like a job that doesn't require them to be in the office or be under like some strict schedule. It's something like that. I do see that. Or you just maybe, even if that's not your story, I do feel like you are just a free spirit. Like you don't really fall into any kind of box. With Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. You're the type of person who's like maybe a thinker, a philosopher type person, somebody who challenges the status quo in the sense of like, you're not gonna just believe some shit just because someone told you. Like you're not gonna just believe something just because it says so. Like you're gonna investigate, you're gonna do the work. That's why I get that Virgo energy as well with the a time to give rather than receive. But fuck that. I'm really thinking because of like how analytical Virgo is, that Mercutian energy, right? It's always analyzing, and that's part of like seeing the bigger picture. They kind of work hand in hand, like the Sagittarius and the Virgo card, both mutable signs as well. I feel like you may have both of these signs on your chart. Some of maybe like Sagittarius with like a Virgo rising, or maybe like a Virgo moon, a Sagittarius sun, that kind of thing. I definitely get that. But let's look into the tarot and see platonically how women view you. Like I said, if you are a woman and not attracted to other women, it will still resonate. Think of it like friends, co-workers, family members, that kind of thing. Woo! Okay. All right, they're falling out. All right, how do women view pile number 1? How do women view pile number 1? Ooh. Okay, perfect. But let's see. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. All right, so some of them think you're like fucking okay. If you are a feminine watching this video, some of them think you're like competition. It's like the Ten of Swords is like, oh, well, I thought I looked good until this bitch showed up. It's like, well, I was feeling myself until this bitch just showed the fuck up. It's like, yeah, I'll just quit. I'll just stop now while I'm ahead. It's like you make people feel intimidated by your appearance for one, or just like maybe you have really strong energy. But I feel like it's something that makes people feel intimidated because you have now the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, which is Virgo, by the way. Y'all may be loners because of that. Maybe y'all experience a lot of jealousy with other people around you because of not only are you attractive, I do feel like y'all are very attractive with the Virgo card here, but it's more like a sense of your energy is very attractive because you don't play by the rules. It's like, who doesn't like a dangerous like a person who's just like, you know what, fuck that. That's nice, you know, that does the things that everyone else wishes they could do or had the guts to do. You're that person. You inspire people to like want to shake things up. People also think, okay, that you are a heartbreaker. Even the platonic people in your life are like, this person is a little bit of a hoe. That's what they say. Or like, this person is always in a relationship where they're always breaking up and getting together with someone. This person's always breaking up with somebody. It's pretty much what they're saying. Like, it's always somebody, some situation where like they have to do with the relationship. That's what a lot of people are saying about you. Whether that's true or not, that's up to you. But they all in your business about your relationship. Maybe it's like a one specific situation that they talk about, like specifically that pains you. But it's like, I do get the energy that somebody in here be talking a lot about your relationship. And it's like a coworker or a friend or something like that. And with the 10 plus 3, that's 13, that's death. It could be a Scorpio talking, but also it's like you went through a major transition in your love life probably. And maybe it's just like your friends just talking about like you saying like, I hope she's okay or I hope he's okay. That kind of thing. Let's just clarify some more. Oh yeah, the Two of Cups. It was a relationship. Some of y'all may be really guarded now with the Seven of Wands in reverse, like real chill on like the dating shit. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm good. But the Two of Cups does come up, so I do feel like people be talking about your business when it comes down to your love life. This person may also have been like a soulmate, twin flame kind of situation. Very significant relationship with the Two of Cups. But, all right, so let's look into how, when it comes down to your resources, your work, your job, maybe this is how women think about you. The platonic women in your life. They think that you are, some of y'all, okay, for a lot of y'all, they think that you're like struggling with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is about like struggling, feeling like out in the cold. A lot of times it's a lack mindset, but I'm never one to say like being poor is a mindset. Like, no, being poor is is a real thing. So I'm not saying that, but I am saying like some people are saying that you are struggling or something. Clarify. Woo. Some of y'all may be out of work or just struggling to make ends meet. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of them also say that you make bad decisions in terms of like what you should be spending your money on. Like, or like, should you have taken this other job over, say, what you're doing if you had the opportunity and you still didn't take that job or something like that, which is your business. The Tower in reverse. I mean, the Tower comes out. They also say that for some of y'all, it was really unexpected, but you still made the wrong choice once the situation presented itself. It's like maybe you didn't want to really acknowledge it. Maybe you didn't want to believe it was real. The Knight of Wands comes up as well, or you thought it wasn't going to be as drastic as it was. This is just for like some people that actually did happen. Other people, they say that you're just bad with your money. Other people that like, y'all didn't go through anything traumatic with your job, but other people say that you're just bad with your money. Like, they always buying something new. They always doing that. Especially with the Queen of Swords in reverse, like not able to really maybe keep a budget kind of comes to mind. Which I know that's probably not true because with Sagittarius energy and Virgo energy, you probably are. But this is what people just say about you. About what these women are talking about. Why they say that. The Seven of Swords. All right. So they also say that maybe you get your money in means that, in a way that maybe isn't honest for some of y'all. I don't know what you do. And like, people be talking shit, but it's like, they really feel like you do sneaky shit to get your money. On the bottom, they got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, maybe you always get your hand out asking for something, but you ain't never want to give. Or something like that. It's like where you always, maybe if you are feminine, they say you go on dates and just to like get money from a dude or something like that. That kind of thing. So it's like, it's really petty, and like a lot of them have a lot to say about you, but we already talked about in the beginning that people are jealous of you, specifically because of your energy and how you look. So some of these feminines up here don't like you because they feel, I won't say threatened, I guess threatened, but it's like they feel insecure within themselves. So it's like they project that out on you. So I don't ever want us to give these reasons from a place of like petty and gossiping, like let's just talk shit with tarot. No, it's more like I want you to be self-aware, so that way you can know like how people are acting in your energy. So that way you can kind of adjust your energy if you want to, go inside and like kind of figure some stuff out if you need to. But it's entertaining, yes, but it's like I am coming from a place of your higher self, or the highest good for all. Like I'm not just sitting here being petty. So I do want you to take it with a grain of salt, for one, and two, I want you to apply it to your life and see like, could that be me? If so, do I like that about myself? And that's up to you. That part's up to you. But let's look at how women think. Like, what do they think that you are? What do they think is on your mind? What do they think is on your mind on any given time? Like how intelligent you may be, that kind of thing. It's the mental energy. So you pull Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. They say when you're passionate about something, you can talk on and 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 on about it. Like, shut up, they said. It's like they really say that you get talkative. And that is a Sagittarius trait, is talking a lot. All the mutables like to talk, really. When they get into something, all the mutables like to talk. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, they all like, Gemini, they all like to talk, especially Gemini. But the Ace of Swords comes out. You're a very smart individual. They do say that you are very sharp-minded. You may have a certain wit to you. Maybe no, I don't get this as dry humor. Maybe some of y'all do, but I feel like it's just witty. Maybe some of y'all are kind of corny too. Yeah, I'm getting more corny energy, not really like a dry wit. Clarifying that, the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Wands. I want to take these two. The Nine of Cups with the Nine of Wands. You love it or you hate it. The Nine of Cups is like, yeah, like some people just really love that about you. They think like you're the life of the party, like they really want to hang out with you, that kind of thing. And other people, and it could be the same people, just at different points in time. Like you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes like leave me the fuck alone. It's like it's too early, but it's like some people really love it, and then some people like kind of hate it. It's like, but either way, I don't think they forget you. You pull a lot of tens. You got the Ten of Swords. You got like you have a lot of energy about yourself. Ten of Wands. Okay. So, how do they think pile number one feels like? What's their emotions like? Maybe what's weighing heavy on their heart, if there's anything weighing heavy on their heart. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So they feel like at this point in the game, they see you as somebody who doesn't take a lot of bullshit. And I'm glad I get to say that, because I haven't gotten to say that in a pile in a while. Between like the last few readings, I don't know if we were just kind of in that energy of like the retrogrades or something when they were filmed, but like I honest to God did not get to say like that. Pretty much like you don't really give a fuck when it comes down to like you don't take more than, you're not gonna do more than you're being asked to. For one, you're not gonna overexert yourself because you like this freedom. So it's like out of anything you can be, I feel like everyone probably resonates with this. Is like you probably had to learn this trait. Like maybe you used to overexert yourself, maybe you used to overextend yourself, but at this point you're like, no. Why not? Because I don't want to, period. Like, and walk away. Like you don't really give a fuck anymore. It's like, nope. I only have time for what I want to have time for, period. Verify that. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now some of them say like, some of them like that. It's admirable in a sense. It's like, okay, that's inspiring. I like that in a person. But other people think that you are not helpful with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They think that you are not actually cooperative. That may be coworkers, like maybe because I feel like you really don't like being told what to fucking do. If you work in a job where you have like a manager or a boss, you don't like being told what to do, and sometimes you just don't. You're not gonna do it if you don't feel like it. The Magician comes out, like yeah. Also, some of them say that you're manipulative with your emotions, like you're manipulative in order to get out of certain situations, like petty stuff, like at work or something like that. It's saying like little stuff that you can that you know you can just do. You really sometimes just go all out, make a mountain out of a molehill, be completely petty, and weasel your way out of it. Some people peep that in you. The King of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy, lazy energy. Some people calling you lazy. But at the same time, some of them are really saying that you have manifested. With the Magician, though, it's like they lazy. I don't know how the fuck they get what they get, because I sure don't see them working hard. Like, shit. It's like, I kind of mad about it. Let them be mad. Death, yeah. You may be a Scorpio, but I feel like you didn't come out the box like this. It's not like you just like came out the womb just like a bad bitch or like that nigga. It's like, nah, it's like you really had to put those pieces together. You really had to come into this, like you had to mature into this type of person, because you weren't this, say, a few years ago, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like this is just naturally how you are. It is now, but you had to do the work to get there. I don't feel like this is a lot of these traits aren't like something that you've like always been or born with. This is what it is. So it's like, I think that's cool. All right. All right, so what is pile 3's passions like? And I just noticed I picked up all the cards. They were getting in the way of the frame when I looked at it, and I was like, let me pick some of these cards up. And then I picked up the card that was sitting there for the 4th position. I don't remember what it was, so guess what? Get a new card. Fuck it. All right, so what are the passions? How do they feel about the passions on a platonic level? Nope. All right. I'm about to grab another deck in a sec. Is that what I need to do? Grab another deck? All right. Yeah, excuse me while I get my stuff together. I guess I got so into it that I forgot what the fuck I was doing. I just picked up all the cards. All right, whatever. Keep going. All right, so what are pile 1's passions? Woo. Okay. Strength and the Devil in reverse. You like to play. You like to play. And then maybe in the form of something artistic. When I see Strength card, when I'm asking like, what are your passions? I get Leo energy, which is like, you like probably performing. You like to be on camera. Maybe you like to do anything artistic, because that was the 5th house. And with the Devil in reverse, I kind of get sex vibes. Devil in reverse with the Strength card, like Leo energy with this Devil in reverse, like playful Capricorn energy, I'm getting like sex. So, or like maybe some of y'all like to be very active. And that's how you, like dancers, maybe I get dancers. I get anything where you have to move the body. Anything where you have to move the body. Also, I'm getting like acting. I'm getting like model type energy. More so like also someone who like just to have sex. Like, I mean, I'm not judging. You do what you do. I don't give a fuck. But what comes out? Okay, so the 4 of Cups comes out as well. You're easily bored, is what they say as well. They say you're easily bored. You fuck a lot because, oh, I get it, because you are, okay, remember in the beginning of the breeding, you did, yeah, that was you. You are basically being talked about, a lot of y'all, like as whores, or like easy or loose or like player type energy. I get it. So of course they're gonna be like, oh, they just like to fuck. Got you. Here for it. And I was like, why did they say that? Okay. Now I see the Magician again and the 10 of Wands in reverse. Some of them say that some of them are calling you, okay, this is just for a few. Some of them are saying that you're a witch, but not a good witch with the Devil. I see the Devil, the Magician, the 10 of Wands. I see that as maybe someone who casts curses or something like that. Maybe they think that you cast curses, or they think that you're like a bad witch or something like that. It's like talking shit. That's just fear. I feel like no one in this pile will be like casting curses and being evil, because you wouldn't been attracted to this video. I don't set my intentions to attract that type of person. I don't do curses. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't resonate with that. So I wouldn't feel like you would resonate with me or my like pick a card stuff if you did. I'm not judging you, but it's like I just don't resonate with it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm kind of judging. If it's hurting anybody, if it's a curse, I don't like that. I don't resonate with that. So I guess I am judging it, but that's just my opinion though. So, but they say that you're a witch and you do things with magic, and they may feel like a little bit scared of it. Like maybe you have more power than you really do, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all actually do manifest or practice, and like they've seen it in person. They're like, oh shit, they actually can do some stuff. Like I don't know what they can. If they can do this, then who knows what else they can do. So they kind of like feel a little uneasy about it. Some people do. Some people do. But let's look at the romantic side of it, right? That's what we're going to get to. Now I'm switching decks. Oh. We'll be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. Alright, so let's get a look on what some of the things, romantically speaking, do women say about you. What do women say about you? Like maybe your exes, maybe the women who are just attracted to you. Now, in this part, if you are not attracted to females, it still may resonate because females may be attracted to you. No matter if you're a female or a male, it doesn't matter. We're just reading the energy. So let's take a look at how do women view pile number 1 romantically. This fell out. All right, so I see the Two of Swords in reverse. Someone who doesn't know how to make up their mind. It's like, what do you want? Me or no? Like some of y'all, they feel like you don't, maybe because of this freedom card, right? This person who is like very much doesn't like to be tied down, doesn't like a label probably. They don't really want to, like, even when they want a commitment, they're not the one to sit there and be like, okay, like make all the first moves and that kind of thing, or like be so sure. It's like the perception is women that you've dated are like, they can't make up their fucking mind worth anything. Like, oh my god, like it's annoying. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Son of Pentacles comes out as well in reverse. This is the Knight of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck. This is in reverse a Virgo again, like the Virgo energy, and not moving. Because like the Knight of Pentacles, he's sitting on his horse like in the normal tarot deck, like the Rider-Waite, and he looks like he's barely moving in that on that card. Some decks he's not moving at all. So when he's in reverse, this dude has stopped completely. He has stopped. He's looking crazy, looking around. He's not moving. All the other knights are about movement, right? This person is not moving forward, taking the steps. They're not trying to really progress the relationship. They're not really trying to take it to the next level. So your exes say, or at least one of them say that you seem to have made the relationship stuck. It's like we were stuck in the same spot for a long time. All right, and now some of them are also saying, but you are very generous with your time in a sense. You are kind of give and take. So it's like you do compensate for that in this sense of being a very generous person with your time and resources, I guess, but not a commitment. Some of y'all, you can spend all day with this person, live together, whatever, but you just cannot do a label for some reason, and it's driving your partner crazy. But I kind of get that at the same time. It's like, okay, well, if I'm here every day, then why do you think why do I have to call each other anything? I'm also an Aquarius. That's that freedom thing. I get it. But yeah, they really just want the validation, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like if y'all are lovers and partners, there's nothing wrong with them wanting validation in terms of like the label, if that's, whatever. But if that's not something you resonate with, then, and you know that you don't want to give it to this person, then they ask like, well, why would you even string me along for this long, or why would you even do this to me, kind of thing, if you weren't sure? Because I told you I was sure. So they got a lot to say. That's gonna be another reading. Like shit, y'all need to go. I'm tired of channeling that energy. Like, y'all need to go. And if you were wondering, that is that Ten of Swords energy that came out for you earlier. So now the Ten of Swords comes up in a different deck, flipped out. I'm putting it back because we're moving on. All right. So this is what women who were attracted to you, or who are attracted to you, this is what they think is on your mind. This is how they think that you think. Let's see. How does pile number 1, what's on their mind, actually? What do women think is on pile number 1's mind? Woo. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords again in reverse. All right, they think that you are always in some kind of internal struggle between like making a decision between your head and your heart. Again, what you want to do versus what someone else wants to do, versus what you think is right versus what you feel is right. It's all of that. You're always on the fence about something. You also may be a Libra. I see Libra. I also see Virgo again. Okay. Woo. All right, now I see the Daughter of Swords in reverse. They also say that you have a tendency to really go overboard whenever you like trying to make a decision. You do a lot of research. You ask for a lot of people's opinions. It seems like you just dive in and it's like the only thing you think about, and it's like information overload. Like does not compute. It's too much. It's like how can you make a solid decision if you are looking up like, you know what I'm saying, like 50 million like little sound bites or info bites about whatever it is that you're asking to make the right decision when you could just kind of like intuitively make the decision. Like, okay, yeah, do a little research if you need to, but like they're saying that you go overboard, like it's like too much. And it's like they think it's the reason why it contributes to you not being able to make a decision because you give yourself too many options or something. All right, so now I see the King of Cups comes up as well. All right, but I think whatever it is that's on your mind is something that you are very much emotionally connected to with the King of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. Somebody who is very invested emotionally into that, but maybe not the relationship. So it's like maybe they were really pissed off about that. What is this? Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, some of y'all may have been putting them in a situation where you had another person. Maybe it was a competition between, it could even be like a competition between them and like your friend or something like that. Or them and their friend. It didn't have to be romantic, but it's like some of them, it was like some of y'all like maybe y'all straight up cheated on this person, or maybe like they cheated on you. It's like swap the energies how you need to, but it's like they're very disappointed in the sense of like you seem to never have given them the validation that they needed to feel like they were in a real relationship or that they were really connected to you like they wanted to be. And a lot of them are saying that you never gave them that. And so they're still kind of like, that's why I have so much to fucking say. But that was the cost of your freedom, they said, is that you did not give them what they feel wasn't a lot to ask for. And maybe it was, I don't know. That's up to you. But, wow. Let's look at your passions. What are your hobbies? What do you maybe you say find a lot of joy doing that may not be your work? Could be the same thing, but let's see. Oops. All right, this one fell first. I see the Emperor and the Lovers in reverse. Aries, Gemini. Okay. Also see that, okay, you were very much the masculine one in the relationship. Even if you are not a male, you were very much the one who was like that divine masculine energy of like, you had the structure maybe in the sense of like you kind of felt like you called the shots. You felt like you were very empowered. It's very Aquarius energy too, but it's like you definitely tried to call the shots in a sense. I feel like you did that, but also you may have also, okay, let's see the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse. Maybe you are like artists or something like that. Maybe you do something like freelance work. It's something that's kind of odd in the sense of like what you find passion in. It's like, I feel like for some people it's like computer work, like computer coding. Maybe y'all design stuff, like digital designing. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe it's the Aquarius and Gemini energy with the Lovers. Also, some of y'all may have, okay, this may be just for a couple of y'all. Some of y'all may have a business with your lover, or had a business with your lover. Now you aren't together anymore, and that's like, what do we do with that? With the King of Pentacles in reverse, that's just like maybe one of you. I don't know. That may be a specific person. It's saying that y'all started a business together with the Emperor and the Lovers in reverse, and then with the Star in reverse and the King of Pentacles. I feel like it's over, and you're kind of like trying to figure out what's next, or like maybe, yeah, that's weird. Not weird, but it's like that was random. Bottom of the deck though, the Seven of Swords in reverse. You still have, okay, so women still, this woman, maybe it could be more than one woman. But the way I'm seeing it is like it feels linear, but I know how this works. Like some of y'all watching this is gonna like be picking this and that and this and that. But I do feel like this woman felt like she had the opportunity to maybe fuck you over when it comes down to like, say if y'all did break up and she could have taken more, or she could have really hit you where it hurt. And I'm not talking even just legally, but just like in terms of like resources or whatever. They chose not to. They really chose not to. So I don't get like a whole bunch of people in your who you dated or who you have been in situationships with or romance with. Like, I don't feel that they hate you or they feel like they have bad blood with you. They just feel disappointed in how the relationship kind of turned out. And a lot of them don't want to come back though. So if you was wondering that, no, I didn't say that. I don't think they want to come back. But I do feel like they definitely regret how the relationship turned out. But I think for some of y'all, this may have been like a long time ago. Maybe a few years ago. Or some years ago. This person doesn't want to come back. All right. So what do they think is on pile number 1's heart? How do you feel? What are your emotions like? All right. So how do women see pile 1's emotions? I see the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and Temperance. They see you as a very angry person sometimes. For one, I watch it. I do see that. All the one you pull 3 Wands and Temperance, which is Sagittarius, again, all fire. So it's like they feel like you are very much like a firework or a bomb, but with a real short fuse. You can be a lot of fun though. You can be a lot of fun, but some people, even romantically, say you're a lot. Especially when you are drunk. I get that a lot too with Temperance. When you're drunk, when you're not balanced, when you're drunk or you're lit, you're like, oh my God, you're too fucking much. This is like, wow, okay. Anything else about emotions? The Sun of Wands, Sagittarius again. So we have the Knight of Wands, Temperance, which is Sagittarius. We have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. So it's 10 plus 7, that's 17, 18, 19. The Sun, wow. Y'all have a lot of fucking beautiful energy. It's like, I've never seen this before. I've never pulled like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. They're all like the same suit on top of each other. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy. And I never pulled Sagittarius so many times. But y'all gotta let me know what your signs are, like how this resonates, because this is kind of cool. But yeah. Let's pull some of these Oracle cards out the Love Oracle deck that I kind of combined with some Oracle cards that I just kind of made. I don't know. You'll see where it goes. I think I like it. But and we'll close it out with this. So let's see any additional messages about how women view pile number 1. Whoop. Yep. So I see stabbed in the back. like we talked about, they feel shortchanged. They feel like they got the short end of the stick, like they didn't get what was promised to them. It says stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. And some of y'all didn't play fair. Maybe things got blown up out of proportion. This is a relationship that happened a long time ago. Maybe it was like something really toxic, who knows? Kind of maybe abusive, I don't know. Now I also see, okay, the pig with the wings. This is like, you were very different to them. Like they never met anyone like you since. They have never been, like, it's like you were like their unicorn or something. Also, I'm getting this heavy again. I'm gonna say it again, right on top of this 3 of Swords. Some of them say like, and I will never date them again. It's like, really? You wouldn't know when fucking pigs fly. Like, no. It's like, no, never. Never. Let it go. No, really, let it go. For most of y'all. Nope. I'm hearing let's let it go. I'm really hearing let it go for everybody. Like, let it go. Okay, I see fireflies. Even you felt trapped in this situation as well. You felt trapped. They thought that you weren't close enough. So it was a conflict of interest. I'm also getting that this may have been a same-sex relationship with a rainbow in the rainbow heart. Maybe a same-sex relationship. I do see sucker. Somebody felt played. Somebody felt really played. And I'll save any other connotation for that. What I get from these cards when we do the 18 plus nasty reading, because that's still happening. So I will keep my mouth shut. I wanted to say some other shit, but no, I'll leave it there. So y'all let me know how it resonates. Like this video, comment, please. I love the vibes. I love the energy. Thank you so much, guys, for the donations. Thank you for the cards that have been sent. Thank you for the readings that have been booked. I really appreciate it. And it's like I'm still kind of in shock, but I'm happy that we're growing the channel. Let me know what kind of pick of cards you you maybe want to request. And it doesn't have to be a love thing this time. I'm kind of like wrapping up the love readings for February already. So it's like, whatever you want to see, I'll be happy to consider it. So until next time, Power One, if you got spirit, but spirit got you, blessings in all we do. Bye for now. What up, Pal 2? If you picked the donut, then this is your reading. So this is going to be how women view you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, we're going to start off with the platonic part of the reading first, but this is going to be like maybe your friends, your family, anybody that just knows you, could just be strangers' perception of you. Take it how it resonates. But we also will look separately at how women view you romantically, if you are romantically into or attracted to women. Also, you still don't have to be. This could also be how just women who are attracted to you think about you. But that didn't come out in Power 1 at all. They got stuck on some past relationship shit. So we'll just leave them alone. But my intentions was that, but that's something else came out. And that happens. But let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and pre-pulled or pre-shuffled the tarot cards, just looking at the main themes ahead of time. I didn't do that with Power 1, and it kind of, I think this will save some time, so you have to just see me shuffling. But this is how women feel about your job, or like your resources, or how you handle money, that kind of thing. And you pull the 6 of Swords. So I feel like maybe you're in a transition. Maybe you are in the process of maybe getting a promotion, because I do see the 6 of Swords as somebody who is progressing, or someone who is have like a rite of passage sort of thing. Like it's like the next level. Sometimes I see this as the next level, but uncomfortable. Why uncomfortable? Because maybe you're in between jobs. Who knows? But let's clarify. I will be clarifying with the Wild Unknown. Oops. All right, the Emperor. Yeah, it's just about definitely transition in work. Some of y'all are becoming your own boss with the Emperor card as well. Or you may just be stepping into a position of power or management with the Emperor as well. Also Aries energy. Oh yeah, but also before we go too far into it, I forgot. You have some other cards here, the oracles. This just kind of like lets me know who you are. So we should have started with this, but fuck it. We barely got into it. But I saw the sign Aries and I was like, oh yeah, the zodiac stuff. We have last quarter moon in Libra. So you come off as a person, it says make time for self-love. You come off as a person who, although you are very friendly, you do still seem to like to pamper yourself. It's like your idea of hanging out with friends would be like, hey, let's hang out, but let's go to the spa, let's get a massage, or it's something like that. It's like, or let's go to the gym. Let's hang out, but let's also take care of ourselves as well. It's like you're that kind of friend. I do also see your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. And this is in terms of relationships, I feel like, with that Libra card. And then we have love. This is what you value the most, at least right now. It says, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. This is who you are. And when I see donut even like reminds me of something that's like almost like a guilty pleasure, like something you just, like who hates a fucking donut? No one hates a donut. So you're very lovable. You're very much a sweet energy. I see all this purple. You may be very much kind of aligned with your crown chakra. So you really may be kind of at a higher frequency, I guess. Like you really spread joy to the world. Not a Christmas song. Joy to the world. No. But no, you really do spread happiness throughout the world. That's cheesy as it sounds, right? It sounds so cheesy, but no, it's the truth. It is the truth. You're very much that type of person. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. All right. So I see the 8 of Wands that just kind of fell out my deck. I take that as you may be getting them. Okay, so if you are in between jobs, you may be getting an email soon or like a phone call soon about the status of your application, if that's the thing for you. I do see that the 8 of Wands being messages, like fast communication coming in. So that's a confirmation for you if you are. But let's keep going. So this is what they think is on your mind, or how your mind naturally is. it is the mental energy I pulled. So it's like the Nine of Swords in reverse. They see you as a person who you may be kind of up and down, especially with that Libra card there. Okay, I see. Some of y'all may actually have suffered from like some kind of depressive type state. Like maybe you suffer from, I'm not being a doctor, I'm not trying to diagnose you or anything like that. If it resonates, it resonates. You may have battled depression, or you may have had a lot of high anxiety before, and you've had to kind of manage that. Or this is a confirmation that you may need to go to a doctor and like get that checked out if you feel like it's controlling your life. Because when you're happy, you glow, and when you go through those phases of coming off as at least this is what they see, because this may not be how you really feel. To keep that in mind, I'm challenging how people think of you, but they see you as somebody who may be going up and down in terms of like depression, and then like being okay, and then maybe depressed again. And it's like they're extremes, and they happen quite quick. Now I'm going back to like the Eight of Wands. It's like a flash. Like maybe sometimes the day before you're like really happy, and the next day like you're upset. So they start to question like what's going on. So clarify that. All right. So I see the Seven of Wands. They may be thinking that you. Okay. Some trigger warning. Some of them may be thinking that you have like some kind of abusive situation. Your home life or something like that. The Seven of Wands, like a need to stick up for yourself, a need to protect yourself. They feel like it's an external source. Now I see the Death card in reverse. You not leaving whatever that situation is, whether it's a relationship or it's just something abusive or not. Like I said, this is what they're saying about you. But if this resonates with you, then you know you got to get out. You gotta kill it. You gotta stop. You can't stop. You can't fight the transition, because what happens is if that's not meant for you, and if it is toxic. Your higher self does not want you to go through that. Your ancestors don't want you to go through that. If you are struggling with that, and you know that you want to do better, like they're probably just gonna knock you out of it the hard way. And so it's like there's so many times I look back, I'm like, I wish I would have just stopped doing whatever the fuck I was doing, or like left a situation or a person that I knew wasn't good for me, because the aftermath of me staying longer than I should have, definitely it doesn't outweigh me just walking away and like going into the unknown. I wish I could go back and do that sometimes for some certain relationships. I think we all have that feeling with some people. So it's like I think you're being guided to like, if this is for you, to let go of that person. I think the people around you see it. The platonic women in your life definitely keep it. But let's look at your passions. This is what they think. What you feel passionate in. You pull the World, and this could also be like hobbies. This is like fire energy. You pull the World, so you may actually be someone who is a humanitarian. Well, I see all these circles. Donut. Circle, 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 circle. Wow, that's weird. But you may be someone who is very much a wise person. Maybe do give advice. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. I get like a counselor. I get like maybe a psychiatrist. I get someone who does like a podcast. I don't know why I was going to say podcast. A podcast. Someone who definitely could be a licensed therapist or a licensed professional, like someone who is who has the credentials, or maybe you're in school for that. Also get somebody who is okay. Now I'm kind of getting bartender, because like the Seven of Cups is like can be drinking. The World is like maybe having a lot of clientele, and then the way this card just kind of looks is like being around a lot of people, or like being around a whole bunch of different types of people with the different stars around the card. You may be in like the food industry or something like that. Passions. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they feel like you're also somebody who likes to fight. Why do you like to fight? It's like it more so feels like banter. It's like you're friendly and everything. It's like you are coming from a place of pure love. That's how people see you. They see you as very lovable, but they also say that you like to kind of banter. It's like intellectually banter, if that makes sense. It's like with Care about that. Yeah, the Daughter of Wands. Yeah, it's somebody who likes to now I'm getting like not just banter, but it's like you like to pick almost. It's like the Daughter of Wands or like the Page of Wands, especially in this deck. It reminds me of like bratty little sister energy, like a younger kind of immature type energy. Maybe it's kind of goofy. or something like that. But it's also easily to offend. Maybe really sensitive. Maybe you like, that comes out now, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, maybe really sensitive. Some of y'all may actually be expanding your intuitive kind of gifts or something like that with this being in your passions. And the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're like maybe doing something kind of spiritual and you're like almost at the precipice of like going to the next level, like in terms of like, okay, I almost feel like I got this down. It's like I'm almost there. It's like there's a sense of like I feel like I'm progressing. I'm almost at a point where I can actually see it. That kind of thing kind of comes through. Maybe you're just learning about a lot of stuff. That's cool. Bottom of the deck now we have the King of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, some of y'all definitely if you're not counselors, you give a lot of advice and you like giving advice. It's like it comes up as a passion. You like giving the advice. With the King of Cups, it could be at a bar. I don't know. Could be yeah. Also, you could be presenters. That comes out too. Like maybe you like work in the entertainment. That comes out again. Yeah, it's like I just see someone holding a drink and standing at a microphone. I get that. I don't know why I get that, but I see that. Let me know how that resonates with you. But let's look at the last placement here for the Platonic peoples. It is how do pile number 1. What's their emotions like? So we look at the passions as like what you're doing, and that seems kind of emotional for y'all. But let's see how your actual emotions are. They say that you are stuck in the past. So women think that you are stuck in the past about a certain type of energy. Maybe you just are very childlike. Some of them say that you're childish. You don't want to grow up. Okay, the Magician in reverse comes up with the Six of Wands and the Temperance card in reverse. Okay, so a lot of them are saying that you are dramatic with your emotions. The Magician card in reverse signifies like maybe you, especially in the past, these are like your siblings talking. Like if you have siblings or something like that, or like cousins who are like similar age, or just people growing up with you, they say that you were a brat growing up, and like as an adult, you still are kind of a little bit manipulative in terms of like your emotions, and then like people know what you're doing like in the family, or you're like, but they just kind of give into it. That's just how you are. It's like, oh, this is dramatic. This is who they are. But some people like your siblings or something like that are really saying that they're dramatic as fuck. With the Six of Wands, but you still get a lot of attention. Like you always got the attention or something like that. You're always the one to get a lot of the attention for some reason. Maybe just really have a strong personality. Temperance comes out in reverse, Sagittarius energy. You are prone to do things excessively. So you may like it's like if you like a video game or something, like a certain video game, you may really play the shit out of it. Or like you may really listen to the same song over and over and over again. It's like you really like to wear something out when you like it. It's an addictive personality, so be careful with that. Temperance in reverse, and then the Son of Wands. the Son of Swords comes up in reverse. You tend to jump off or fly off the handle. It's like you go too far, too quick. Sometimes with the Queen of Wands in reverse, yeah. It's not an angry energy. It's just like it almost feels young and naive, but I know not all of y'all are young and naive. But it's still very much like it's impulsive. It is impulsive. People think you're impulsive. And you're also hard to kind of predict, in a sense, when it comes down to like your emotional states. Like people don't know if you're going to be in a good mood today. We're going to be like, which version of pile number 2 we're going to get. Like, I don't know. It's like when you're good, like, oh my God, we love you. It's like the best feeling. When it's bad, it's like it can be unstable. It can go a lot of different places. And basically, women aren't saying anything bad about you, really. I think a lot of the women in your life are like worried about you. Maybe your sister, if you have a sister. The Devil comes out. Yeah, I feel like that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, like maybe a situation that you know you need to end. And now I'm getting Capricorns. I see Scorpio twice. I see Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Sag. But let's look at the romantic part. How do women feel or view you romantically? People you've dated, people who are attracted to you. If you are not attracted to women, this may still resonate because you may have some women who are attracted to you. Or if you are attracted to women, this is going to be about your ex's, current partner, all of it. So we'll see where it goes. I don't know. I will be changing decks to see what comes out. Let's see what comes out in the Oracle deck that I made and mixed in with the Allentown Wellness Oracle. Oops. Okay, we got one. Okay, that's enough. All right, so I see a lot of cards. Are we taking all these? We'll take all these. Fuck it. All right, so yeah, passion comes out. I'm noticing that. I think we talked about that. Passion comes out. It says insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So that's what people think about you when women kind of get involved with you. They feel like the passion is off the chart, right? And it's nice. It's nice. But then when you get into that feeling of needing to like withdraw sometimes with the self-love, the chaser comes out. They also feel like that you are the chaser, and that's a reason why maybe it's like, I was really attracted to you at first. It's really passionate, and then that passion turns into annoying. Someone say you're annoying. It says chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. And that's probably what pushed you into going to that make time for self-care thing, if it makes sense too. So I feel like that may be an energy in the past for a lot of y'all. And then I see messages and, okay, some rotten ass egg. Look at the rotten egg. This represents like maybe someone who comes across as really gross, but they think they're cool. It's like look at him. He's got sunglasses on. You can't tell him he ain't the shit, but he like, yeah, sir, we can see you and smell you. Like, it's like everyone. It's like he's clearly bottom of the barrel, right? In the sense of like what's good for you, what's not toxic for you. This is a rotten egg. That person's gonna probably message you. I don't know why that's coming out like that, but you're probably gonna get a message from this person, or you're going to come back in communication with that person. And yeah, spirits kind of clarify they are the trash king. This is not for you. Not for you. And by trash can, it needs to be like, take the gender how it resonates. Like, it could be a female, we're in how women view you. This could be a woman too. I'm so used to saying male, but it's like, this energy comes out random. I wasn't trying to channel that or read that. That's just for somebody. But I digress. There's a random energy, but yeah, watch out for that. This person is not changed. That's what the message is. This person is not changed. But I also feel like women like to, okay, so y'all get watched by women a lot. So I don't know if this is a sense of like, maybe when you're out, there's something like about your appearance, because I keep seeing something purple. Maybe some of y'all have purple hair, or like purple coloring in your hair, like there's something odd about your style, and it really resonates with other women if you are a woman. And they watch you without trying to stare at you, but like there's something about your style that makes people go, that's interesting. I like that. But they'll point out like, I want something like that. It's like people use you as a reference. I'm picking up for some reason. I'm also seeing that you have a full inbox on your social media. You have a full inbox and you are not checking it. Okay, I don't blame you. Also see with the chaser and the trash king, I'm also seeing like, okay, some women see you as somebody who attracts a lot of other women who aren't up to the part. Like, so okay, so like, say you're dating somebody, right? Say you're dating a woman, and like y'all break up, or like y'all kind of go your separate ways, or whatever. You take a break, and you start to get yourself back out there. Every woman after her, no matter if it's true or not, she said, "Oh, she's garbage. Like, he's just over there, just in the trash. Just ain't gonna never find nobody like me." Some women like really believe in it, but maybe that's true. I don't know. But they really believe that. Somebody's really like, they cannot find nobody as fine as me or as good as me. They cannot. And yeah, they are all up in your business. Mm-hmm. Some of them are saying that you were this rotten egg and you couldn't see yourself. Like, everyone just thought that this person was just, crack them wide open. They just rotten as fuck, just nasty. Like, ugh. They talk a lot of shit about you. You did something to somebody. Somebody's talking a lot of shit about you. And I feel like, okay, I'm also getting like this for somebody. They got a fake profile with the sunglasses like this. It's like, I wear my sunglasses at night so I can see. Even that about that creepy, like, stalkery kind of vibe. They're not stalking you per se, but it's like they are a little bit obsessed. A little bit obsessed. Some of them may have even gone so far. Okay, hopefully this is like a younger like couple or something, but All right, I'm getting that some of them even sent you messages off of that fake profile to see how you would react. And if you thought that happened, it happened. If you thought it happened, it happened. It did. Fuck. All right. All right, so I'm gonna pull just a couple more cards and see what if anything else comes out. So what else about women who? How do women who've dated pile number 2 feel about them? The 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, so now it's taking a different turn. I feel like some of these women do feel like they see where they went wrong in the connection. So this may be somebody else, or maybe just deep down their higher self. They feel like, okay, it takes 2 to tango. Some of them thought that you cheated on them and you didn't. Some of them cheated on you and you never found out. I get that. Woo. 4 of Pentacles comes up again. Some of them say that you were very resourceful with your money, specifically. You know how to save money. Yeah, the Daughter of Pentacles comes out. I think you know how to save money very well. Going back to that though, yeah, somebody feels like they were cheated on, and that was true. Somebody feels like someone doesn't know. I think it's you. Maybe you didn't know that you got cheated on, but yeah, you got cheated on with the 3. If you know you didn't cheat, you got cheated on. Yeah, the 6 of Swords comes out. Some of them are dating this person now. Some of them cheated on you, and now they're dating that person they cheated on you with, and you know that. And that sucks. Yeah, the 9 of Swords comes up. That kind of contributes to that whole idea of like going in and out of like the moods. Like maybe this caused like a depression for some of y'all. And I can see why. Fuck. Like, yeah, I can see that. I can see how. Yeah, all these swords. It was like something about women in your life recently, or the past couple of relationships have been very it's been a growing process. It's been life-changing in the sense of like you've really had to eat shit with these people, with some of these women. Maybe you were the trash king, just collecting all these little I'm sorry. But the card that I just noticed is still like over here, all the way over here, is passion. You haven't really lost the passion though. I think you're a little bit more reserved about it, but it's like you still come up as a heart full of love, somebody who still very much believes in it, maybe a little scared of it, just a tad bit, but it's like you still want it. You still believe that it's out there for you. And I believe that you will find that person if you're not already with this, like say in another relationship. It's like you went through all of this so you can be ready to really have that unconditional love that you deserve. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That's you. So keep being you, keep doing that. And know that not everyone's like the people that you have attracted in your past, and the best is yet to come, right? So remember that, and also remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Now like this video if it resonated with you, and tell me how it resonated. Who are these people? What's the story? I gotta know. I got to know. But until next time, bye. What up, pile 3? And if you pick the ice cream cone, this is your reading. So, all right. So this is about how women view you. So again, if you are not sexually attracted to women or into females, then it can still resonate, because we're going to be looking at the platonic situations first, like maybe what the platonic women around you have to say, like your family, your friends, your coworkers, that kind of thing. And then we'll do romance separately. So that I'll do a section about how women who are romantically attracted to you may feel about you. So even if you aren't attracted to females, you still can resonate with the romantic part as well if females are attracted to you. So I've tried to keep it quite open. A lot of just random shit came out this time. Yeah. So I'm leaving it open. So whatever comes out, comes out. But I want to peep the oracle cards first. So at your core, you do have honesty. And this is like basically maybe who you are as a person. Maybe one card that sums you up the best out of the life lessons oracles. And it is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I can expect it from myself. Okay. So maybe you hang around a lot of people who lie. Maybe you hang out with a lot of people who you know, maybe you just shouldn't be hanging out with. That's for some people, not everybody. Some people are just honest. Some of y'all are just like really honest people, and maybe you expect that from other people, and you kind of get really, really disappointed, like more so than most when someone lies to you because you don't lie, or you see the world as maybe more optimistic than that. Because I do see Sagittarius again. I see last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude comes out. So you may be a very poised person, a very how do you say it, polite person, but not just polite for the sake of being polite. You really hold those values true to yourself if you are this honest person with that Sagittarius energy. Because Sagittarius is the optimist of the zodiac, and because they are the optimists, they are the luckiest of the zodiac, right? Everything they touch kind of expands because that pure energy of just like joy and optimism and enthusiasm is like a catalyst to breed success. So some of you may have like Sagittarius moons, risings, suns, and that kind of helps you. Like maybe it gives you a little bit of an edge when it comes to how lucky you are, but you think it's luck, but it's more so just your demeanor and how you show up in the world, which is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's attractive. People like that. People want to bless that, you know? All right, so I also see new moon in Aquarius bring love into the situation. All right, so you're also maybe seeing as somebody who is emotionally detached. It's like maybe you, not in a bad way, it's someone who is able to see a situation and just kind of like understand it without putting a whole lot of emotions into it. Because with honesty, with even the Sagittarius card and the Aquarius, I don't really see a whole lot of emotions yet, right? Let's keep going. Let's look at the actual what women are saying about you platonically. So your work, your resources, the Ten of Swords comes up, which like indicates maybe, I think this happened in Pile 1 too. Maybe something ended. Maybe you actually, I think Pile 1 was in between jobs. I think this is a job that has ended. This is over, or you either quit or you maybe were let go of. But let's see. Let's clarify some more into that. Like why the Ten of Swords? Maybe you've been through some real hardships with the Strength card in reverse. Like maybe you just, maybe even as a child, maybe you had to go through periods of time where like you were really, really, really without everything that you needed. Maybe you felt needy. Maybe you felt like you didn't have any resources. Maybe you had to wonder where your next meal was coming from. It's like, oh, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all feel like because of a relationship ending, you lost some of your resources. Maybe you lost certain things, like maybe you had to spend more money to get an apartment, or maybe you lost the apartment. Maybe you were homeless. Who knows? I see a lot of stories here, but this feels like a hardship. More so than like, oh, we broke up and I have to get my own apartment. No, it more feels like you broke up and maybe one out didn't have a place to stay, or maybe somebody vandalized something of the others. Like I'm getting someone maybe vandalized a car or something like that, or like gotten somebody fired from their job. Like a female, like, okay, I'm getting that. So the feminines are talking about your drama. The females in your life are talking about your drama, your relationship drama. What happened, and it's so exaggerated. So I feel like this may be really exaggerated, the way, because it feels like gossip. I have to keep reminding myself, this is how women are talking about them. Dap, okay, I get it. This is a lot harder for you to tap into than the how men view you for some reason. I didn't think the gender, not because I'm a male, but it's like, I don't know. I thought this would be a lot easier to tap into. It's funny, but all right. So let's look at how women see you as a thinker. What do they think is on your mind? How do they think your mental state is? I see the Hermit in reverse. It's somebody who is very much in their own world. They say that you may be a Virgo too. I see Virgo, Leo, but you may also be someone who's just very much kept to themselves, in the sense of like you don't talk a whole lot unless you talk to. It's like you don't really. You're not very outgoing, or you're very introverted, is what they say. But it's like an extreme. With it being in reverse, they almost see you as like someone who is like, oh, they're just a quiet type. I mean, they may be a serial killer. They just like, oh, God, you must work in a place where like there's nothing to do but gossip. I see the Hierophant with the with the Hermit in reverse, some of them will say that you may have like some really strong beliefs. So some of you may be like really into your, say, religion or your spirituality, because you can still be watching tarot videos and be religious. It's not a thing. But you do have some strong morals, is what they say. The Queen of Pentacles comes up in reverse. You're very rigid. You may be a little bit, what they say, OCD. And everything has to be in a particular place. It's like very anal type energy. They're like annoyed by it, I feel like. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. This is your family talking now. Your family saying like you're very particular, very picky, and you like things a certain kind of way. Everything has to be put. It's like it's excessive in that sense. Clarifying that, the Seven of Swords in reverse. A lot of times your siblings, or like the people in your family used to fuck with you just to get a reaction. Like they would move some over, like, or kind of like just do little bitty things to probably just to show you like how outrageous like you really are in terms of like this back then when the smallest thing was moved or like wasn't in place or like it bothered you so much. Someone really fucked with you about that. And it's not funny, but it's like it's kind of funny. They fucked with you. It wasn't traumatizing, they did fuck with you. All right, so I see the Three of Wands in reverse as well. They say that you don't like surprises. You do not like surprises. You do not like not knowing what's up. You are very much the person who wants to be in the know all the time. And you fret over the details sometimes. You do. All right, so how do pile number 3? What are the passions? How do they find passion in the world? What do they like? What are the hobbies? I see the King of Pentacles. It's just Taurus energy. Some of them may be singers, or some of them may like to sing. Taurus is the singer of the zodiac to me, or like maybe it's or like not graphic design. What's it called? Interior design. I get that too as well, because you pulled the Queen of Pentacles earlier. It's like maybe you have a real good eye for aesthetic. Clarifying the Two of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so some people are saying that you, some of your passions are, you do, some of your artwork or some of your things, like say if you are a singer, you do that in place of doing emotional work or something like that. It's like you do whatever your art form is in place of actually being close to people. It's like how you fill your own cup. It's like, that's why it's like, I think really realistically, you're okay with being like kind of an introvert and being alone and not really fucking with people. But people are saying that, yo, he or she must be so lonely because like you're like, no, I'm cool. I'm filling my own cup. It's overflowing, honey. It's overflowing. I'm good. I got more than enough. Leave me alone. And it comes from a place of like, I feel like because of that honesty card, like you feel like people just don't live up to their expectations, like almost ever. And that may not be true, but like I also get that you may also feel like you don't want to give people a chance to lie to you or to not live up to those expectations, so you just don't deal with them. And the Moon, and there's also like a fear of dealing with people. There's also a fear or insecurity with being your true authentic self in front of people. And you are an honest person, so it's like maybe if I just don't engage, then I don't feel inauthentic. With the Moon, you also need Pisces. Let's see Piscean energy. All right, so here is what you are feeling. What do women think you? How do women think your emotions are? What's on your heart? How you kind of emote, maybe. The Two of Wands comes out. Some of them think that you are a little bit not clairvoyant. Like you have the gift of foresight. Like maybe you can kind of use a mix of your intuition and your intelligence. Maybe you also dream too, but you also just pay a fucking attention with the Page of Pentacles, that you can predict things to happen before they happen. It's very much specifically, they talk about how you can predict things. Not so much like, I mean, you may be clairvoyant, you may be clairaudient, you may be all that stuff, you may be into it, yeah. But they specifically, women talk about how you can just predict shit. Like, how do you know that? Like, that's more interesting to them. Maybe that's like, what you show off the most or what they see the most of. Because I get this person like, I'll like say, I bet this is gonna happen like this. Watch this on this day. It's like, and then sometimes even like stupid small stuff with the Ace of Wands that's coming out. It's like you may just be almost like a cheap party trick with it at this point. It's like it's giving me like kind of impressive feelings. Like you know how to win a bet. It's like you may like to gamble with the Page of Pentacles. They say you're a gambler. You're probably kind of good at it. I get it. Like you may have won some money at the casino. The Three of Cups comes out as well, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You care more about your friend relationships than a love partnership. So that's what females say about you. They love their friends. They're not about no bullshit with a relationship. They're not doing that. We know that. We stop trying to set them up. They're happy being alone. The Page of Cups comes out, and I do see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Comfortable but uncomfortable, feeling like. They say that, okay, it's like, is this person ever going to grow up, or is this person ever going to get to the point where they want to have a more committed, serious thing, or are you ever going to feel uncomfortable being single all your life? And that's a weird thing for them to say. It's like, I think they see you as like this silly Page of Cups, like, okay, they're just naive, they're just perpetually a kid. So do get a lot of youthful energy from you with the ice cream cone and honesty and like, yeah. But I just feel like you really just care more about the connection and making friends and lasting relationships that way. Maybe you just really aren't interested in romance for real. I don't know. I get that heavy, just like, it'll be interesting what comes out in the romantic part of it, because I don't see people really talking about your romantic life when it comes down to the platonic women. They don't talk about your love life, and something about love came up with all the platonic ones before, so that's interesting. But let's pull some oracle cards to see what comes out. And this is the Island Time Wellness deck mixed with the oracle cards that I kind of made with some stickers. Not taking all of those, of course. All right, so not looking. We're only going to take a few. All right, we'll take this. Wow. Okay, yeah, some of y'all haven't really dated anybody in a long time. If you had a twin flame type of connection, say some years ago maybe, or you feel like maybe your first love was like a twin flame connection, and that was like a while ago, like some years ago. Yeah, because I see separation. I have separation. I have twin flames. So separation, it says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. And then we have twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, unity, duality, coupling, complement each other. So I do get a sense that some have been single because maybe you are waiting for this person, or even subconsciously, like you're like, I'm not really waiting for them, but it's like, have you really been putting yourself out there? Not really. You know? And then also I see the Kodak camera with the hashtag TBT Throwback Thursday. It's like you still get lost in the memories of this person. You still may kind of go like on the social media and see if your pictures are still on there, or like just to see their pictures if you can, if you're not blocked, right? We still kind of get nostalgic about that. And then with the snack attack, it can become addicting. It can become really addicting to kind of like put ourselves in that comfort place. Like, well, at least I know that it's something familiar. Even though it's not even there anymore, it still feels so familiar. And it's so hard to cut a cord that's like, you know, attached to like a person. Like you can't cut that cord. You can never forget them. They're stuck with you for the rest of your life in a sense, whether you know them or not. And it's like, how do I balance that? Comes up. Some of y'all want to reach out and talk to this person. If that's your story. Also, I am seeing the relationship is over. No second chances. Gain, grow, and transform your life. Some people, for some of y'all, this is this situation. Like they're not coming back. They're not coming back. It's right there. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this was never meant to last forever. For like, if this happened to you, this wasn't meant to last forever. Now I'm not gonna sit there and say that in this situation that nobody will get back together. I don't get that either as much as I got it for pile number one. This is just for some people. It's the last card that fell out. But let's pull some tarot cards, see what's coming up about how women you've dated feel about you. They feel like you're emotionally manipulative with the King of Cups in reverse. They feel like you were very emotionally manipulative. They feel like there was a very sexual energy about you too. The Three of Swords comes up again. Oh God, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this may be not cheating, but they feel like they were disappointed in waiting on how long it took. It may be, okay, this may be the other round. You may have been actually upset about how long it took for them to commit, or maybe you gave up too quick in the terms of like, you know what, I don't want to, oh, I see. Yeah, this is, okay, so if y'all have been like dating people like after this, whatever twin flame connection is, if this is you, I feel like you give up too quick in relationships. So even in present day, like if you do kind of go like on a coffee date with somebody with the coffee cup, you're like, okay, yeah, let's, and everything's fine. Maybe you're like, it's like you pick out little shit to make you not like this person. Oh, I don't like it. At this point, like, it's just not, it's not the par. It's like I don't put in like work if it's like I just know it's not gonna amount to anything. It's like really just any old excuse to be disappointed. Some females in your life say that you are a very jealous person with the King of Cups in reverse. And the Three of Swords, you are always accusing them of maybe like being attracted to somebody else or of wanting to be sexual with somebody else. I get that as well. So I feel like maybe some of the women in your life feel like you're a jealous lover. So maybe Scorpios for real, the Ace of Swords. You're very perceptive, so it's like when you are kind of triggered, you may when you are coming from a place of ego or that kind of jealousy, you may be the type to perceive everything as being suspicious, or everything is like, an attack against you or something like that with the Fool. A lot of y'all may be young, or maybe these are people from your early love life. I see the Hangman and the Fool. Some of them said that you, you move on too quick in terms of like the present. The Fool and the Hangman is somebody who doesn't get. It's like you need to see it from all angles. You need to get to know this person. You need to see them as a complex human being, an individual, like so that you can see what it is that makes them who they are. And it's like you don't ever really stick around long enough in like those kind of dating situations to even see them. You kind of write them off before you give them a chance. Justice in reverse, and it's not fair. They say it's not fair. They say it's like it's hard to date you. It's like you just be in your own world. It's like you don't and someone said you don't answer my text messages. I look down and then I see this. You're not answering my text messages. Some of them do send you nasty messages too. I see this is like a nasty text message. Who's sending you pics? And you don't respond to those. All right. And then also the Page of Wands here in reverse. Some of them say that you are very much hard to find some consistency in. It's like sometimes you're very much stable in the sense of like, okay, well, let's give it a try. Like you're optimistic about it, want to do it. And then the Page of Wands in reverse, it's like you get burnt out real easy, or it's like you just fizzle out. It's like, okay, we had a good time. I don't get it. It's like I keep getting that storyline. We had a good time. Why not? You're being really asked to give these people a chance, because I don't think it's even if that person was coming back, it's not worth putting your life on hold for it. You deserve to put yourself out there. You need to put yourself out there. It's like your life does not stop because a relationship, or like even healing relationship. How do you heal from a relationship if you're never putting yourself out there, right? Maybe healing from it is just letting it go. And how do you let it go? You just keep living your life as if they're not in it, because they're not. And I know that's kind of like, or like a little bit harsh, but that's how it comes out. And I feel like if y'all pick this pile, you can take it. It's not, who am I? Who am I? Fuck me. Who am I? This is your intuition. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it don't. So, but I do feel like you are a catch, because like, you're right. Not a lot of people in this world are very honest or optimistic or practice gratitude in tandem like that, like naturally like that. You do. So if you don't think there's somebody out there for you, then you really aren't being honest with yourself. So rethink that. But in the meantime, I hope this resonated. I feel like these readings got very specific, more specific than I intended to or even thought they would go. I just kind of flowed with it. But let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for your time. But until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye. Like and subscribe to the channel. Bye.